There are 4 places I no longer shop at as a minimalist. Hi guys, I'm Diane of Minimize to Maximize, where we embark on a journey to minimize the clutter in our life and maximize life's enjoyment and fulfillment in all its way, shape, or forms. And so today I want to talk about shopping and places to shop. I used to enjoy shopping very much. After all, I live in the US, I live in California. There's highways and shopping malls and stores all over the place. It's very easy to pop into a store and buy something. And now there is also online shopping. But as I have embarked on this minimalist journey where I want to feel content and happy with what I have and not clutter my home with things I use hardly ever, or that bring very little long-term use to me or my loved ones, then I have started to not going to certain types of stores. And I want to talk about those. So, number one, I don't go to large, cheap supermarkets that sell a lot of non-food items. Why? Because when I go shopping, I want to buy what's really essential and important, like buying a lot of healthy food, and like good quality toiletries. Though that's really the main reason for me going shopping. But if I go to a store like a Walmart in the US, Target, Costco, maybe in the UK, Primark, if it still exists, Marks and Spencer. I don't know if those still exist, but at the time, they were big temptations for me, and I would go to those stores all the time. And in those stores that sell a lot of cheap items or items on sale that are not food related, you end up buying a lot of gadgets you don't really need. So I no longer go to Targets or Walmart, Costco. No. It is too easy to be tempted and to overspend on stuff you don't really need. So yeah, those large supermarkets that sell a lot of non-food items, I try to avoid. And this is really hard because in my little mountain community, a brand new store popped up called Grocery Outlet. And they sell a lot of things that are discounted and brand names and whatnot. They still do have a grocery section of fresh fruits and vegetables. But there's a lot of packaged goods, and there's a fair amount of non-food related items. And it's easy to overspend and to buy stuff I usually don't buy. So that one for me, that local store, I'm going to try to avoid going there unless I have a specific purpose for going there. But I'm going to stick to my basics if I can. Okay, number 2, I don't go to clothing stores. Not anymore. I used to go window shopping and go into these cute clothes and fast fashion places. And in the US, Target is one of those supermarkets for clothing that have a huge amount of clothes and home goods as well. Like decorative items and things for the home, for your bathroom, little cute baskets and this and that. So these types of stores, I don't know if there's more, maybe in the same thing in the UK, Primark, if it still exists, and in France, A Le Vêtement. There could be other ones that I don't know of, but these clothing stores or home furniture, home decor stores, I don't go there anymore. Why? Because I have a lot of cute stuff that are very tempting to buy, and I have enough. And because I've decluttered and minimized, I really don't want to bring more things into my life. And also, a second reason that is very important is that I don't want to buy brand new, especially when it comes to clothes, or there's a lot of things like furniture you can buy secondhand that are still in good shape. So I'd rather buy secondhand because um, the brand new clothing and furnitures and home goods that we are buying these days are quite polluting. They are not made to last for decades, and they are made cheaply. And I'd rather invest in high quality items if I really, really need one of those. So that was number three. No, that was number two. Sorry. So I said large, cheap supermarkets that sell a lot of non food related items. Number two, clothing stores and home goods stores like Target, Primark. Number three, that one's a big one. $1 stores. I don't go there anymore. I used to go to shop at 99-cent store when it was still around, to the Dollar Tree to buy little cheap stuff, things that appear to be a good deal, but you end up buying a lot of gadget and junk that doesn't last. I have found some good items, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely did score a few things, but all these years that I've been shopping at the Dollar Tree store and the 1 cent or $1 or a few dollar stores, whatever they called, Family Dollar places, I bought a lot of clutter. I really did. So I'm not willing to do that anymore, and so I avoid those places as much as I can. Number four, that one's a big one, online shopping. Any kind of online shopping. This one is really something we need to be very aware of and conscious of our habits there, because it's so easy to buy whilst being in your PJs, and not really noticing what you're actually buying. So Amazon is a big one for me. I've used Amazon for years, and my Amazon shopping consumption was a little bit too high. So I did curb it to buying once a month. And not just once a month, but also that's what I used to do, once a month, and to focus on food related items that I cannot find in my local mountain community, because I live on top of a mountain. So for me, it is a convenience to have access to things like large quantities of nuts and organic oats, and some like healthy toothpaste powder, and certain like chemical-free toiletries that I do not find in my local mountain community. So I have used Amazon. I'm still using it. So I used to like shop. I was like, oh, I need this, so I'm gonna go and buy it. Then I realized, no, I'm spending too much. I am doing a lot of impulse purchase. Did I really need this? Not really. So I've accumulated a lot of clutter. I spend a lot of money uselessly this way. And so I minimized it to like, okay, I'm going to do this Amazon shopping once a month throughout the month. I will just add to the shopping cart things that I think I need. And at the end of the month, I will stick to a budget. So at the time it was like $100. And I will shop within that budget the most important items. And so I did that. And it worked. And now I'm trying to space this out even more. Now, the budget of $100 is not always like this, because sometimes I bought some furniture, like a desk for my son when we moved to a new place, because Same thing in my mountain community. You can't necessarily find everything you're looking for. Like a sofa, for example, a small sofa, I ended up buying on Amazon. But so there are definitely some larger items, but keeping a budget is really important, and giving yourself enough time to decide what it is you really, really, really need. So that's how I've curbed this Amazon purchasing frenzy that I used to be on. And my goal is still to continue downgrading my Amazon shopping as much as I can. But it is convenient because of where I live, which is a town in the middle of, well, on top of a mountain, far away from a large supermarket or furniture store. So, oh yeah, but I don't buy anything else online, like Wayfair and all those cheap places where you supposedly get good deals, but then you get the products and it's missing half of the parts or whatever. Like, I just don't want to deal with this mess. So so that was number 4. But there's a 5th category that for me has been a challenging one, and it's shopping at thrift stores, because there are quite a few thrift stores in our little mountain community, and this has been the easiest way to find objects that you don't find at the grocery store, because they don't exist. So things like I mentioned, like furniture or storage solutions, or things for the kitchen like forks and knives, and even some bedding and clothing secondhand, needing a coat or things like that. So I used to go shopping at the thrift store quite a bit, and I've accumulated a lot of clutter this way as well, even though it was great price, even though I was happy to use something and give an object a second life as opposed to buying brand new. So so I've curbed my enthusiasm with thrift stores, and I don't go shopping there anymore. Now, doesn't mean I will never go shopping there anymore. Absolutely not, because I know, as a matter of fact, that our family is probably going to be moving within the next few weeks. And as a result of where we will be, we are going to probably need to buy a brand new mattress for my son, because all of our furniture is going to stay here. So we're going to need to refurnish our next place. But same thing, I'm going to not buy anything until we have moved there and made do with what we have and see what we really, really, really need. And it's going to be an experiment. It's going to be a challenge. Do I want to go out and buy a bunch of beautiful things that I see online, or do I want to go to the shopping mall and buy new things, new home decor for my new home? Yeah, the temptation is definitely there, but I'm saying no to that, and I'm going to slow it down and figure out what it is that I really need, because I really want to keep the space open as much as possible. It helps to not have too much clutter, to not have too much furniture, too many pieces of large, heavy items, to have like a more relaxing environment. So that's what I'm going for once again. But yeah, there'll definitely be another video where I, at some point, show you a new place if it does happen, because we are in escrow. So we'll see if it happens, we'll see if it doesn't, but either way, the 5 places I told you I no longer shop at, that's for me. How about you guys? Tell me about your shopping habits. Are there places that are so useful for you to shop at as you're embarking on the minimalist journey, or are you trying to not shop anywhere? Are there places where you used to shop a lot and now you're realizing it's not working for me anymore? Please add to your comments, add your questions. I'd be happy to to see interactions and ideas being shared on this channel. Please, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to share it to your family, to your friends, on your social media, because it helps a lot for me to get known. And you can also subscribe to the channel, minimize to maximize. And yeah, give this a thumbs up, you know, the usual drill. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.